We will begin our exploration of backend development, focusing specifically on the powerful PHP programming language. This module teaches you how to build robust and dynamic web applications using PHP as your primary server-side language. Today, we will start by gaining a foundation understanding of PHP and its role in web development. PHP is a powerful server-side scripting language primarily used for creating dynamic and interactive web content. Okay, let's dive into the core concepts of PHP, starting with its full name and purpose. PHP, which stands for Hypertext Preprocessor, is a versatile scripting language specifically designed for web development. Importantly, PHP executes all its code directly on the server rather than within the user's browser. After processing, the server sends the results, usually in HTML format, back to the client's browser. Now, let's consider what server-side scripting truly entails and its various applications. Server-side scripting allows us to build dynamic content, such as personalized user profiles or interactive blog posts. It also enables robust interaction with databases to store, retrieve, and manipulate data efficiently. Furthermore, server-side logic handles critical functions like user authentication and secure payment processing. Let us now explore some of the core capabilities that make PHP such a versatile language. PHP offers a range of versatile features, enabling the creation of robust and scalable web solutions. One key feature is PHP's ability to be directly embedded within HTML code. This seamless integration allows for the creation of dynamic web pages that combine both static and interactive elements. Another significant advantage of PHP is its impressive platform independence. You can run PHP scripts on various operating systems, including Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. PHP also boasts extensive support for a wide array of database systems. This includes popular options like MySQL, PostgreSQL, and SQLite, among others. We will now delve into the fundamental PHP syntax and learn how to effectively use variables. Mastering these basic building blocks is crucial for writing clear, functional, and efficient PHP code. Let's begin by examining the basic syntax structure that defines PHP code blocks. PHP code is enclosed within special PHP tags. While keywords like if and else are case insensitive, variable names are case sensitive. This example demonstrates how to embed PHP code within an HTML document to dynamically output text. Next, let's explore how to declare and utilize variables within your PHP scripts. PHP variables store data and are loosely typed, meaning PHP automatically assigns types based on their values, always beginning with a $sign. Here, you see examples of declaring string, integer, and boolean variables in PHP, each starting with a $sign. Now, let's learn how to automate repetitive tasks and organize your code using loops and functions. These constructs are essential for efficiently processing data and encapsulating reusable code blocks, making your programs more modular. We will start by looking at the for loop, a fundamental tool for controlled repetition. Loops automate repetitive tasks, and the for loop executes a code block a specified number of times, controlling an iterator variable. This example demonstrates a for loop that iterates 5 times, printing a number during each execution. Next, let's explore how to define and effectively utilize your own PHP functions. Functions are reusable code blocks performing specific tasks, significantly improving code organization and reducing unnecessary repetition throughout your program. Here, we define a simple greet function that takes a name and returns a personalized greeting message. In this section, we will cover the essential concepts of server-side programming crucial for web development. Understanding these fundamentals is key to building interactive and robust web applications that respond dynamically to users. Let's start with the request-response cycle, the fundamental communication process between client and server. Basically, the client sends a request, the server processes it, and then the server sends a response back. Next, we examine the stateless nature of HTTP, which impacts how web interactions are managed. Remember, each HTTP request is independent, meaning it does not inherently remember previous interactions. To address HTTP's statelessness, we use sessions to maintain user-specific data on the server. Sessions store user data on the server, uniquely identifying each user across multiple requests. Another mechanism for maintaining state is through the use of cookies. Cookies store small amounts of data directly on the client's web browser for persistent information. In this section, we will explore how PHP effectively manages data and interacts with various files. These key functionalities are fundamental for performing robust backend operations in any web application. First, let us learn how to establish a secure connection to a database using PHP. This process involves establishing a connection to a MySQL database, which is common in web development. We typically use the MySQLi object to facilitate all subsequent interactions with the database. It is crucial to check for connection errors to ensure the robustness and reliability of your application. Next, we will cover how to execute queries to retrieve or modify data in your database. This involves executing SQL queries to either fetch, insert, or update data within the database. We then iterate through the query results, often using the fetch ASOP method to access data. Finally, the retrieved data is displayed dynamically, populating your web pages with relevant information. Now, let's explore how PHP allows you to write content to a file on the server. This typically begins by opening a file in write mode using the fopen function. After opening, you write the desired content into the file using the fwrite function. Always remember to close the file using the fclose function once all operations are complete. Conversely, PHP also provides functionality for reading data from existing files. This process starts by opening the target file in read mode to access its contents. You can read the file line by line using fgets until you reach the very end of the file. Finally, the read content can be displayed dynamically on your web page as needed. This section focuses on implementing secure form handling, a critical aspect of web application security. We will cover essential steps to protect your application from common vulnerabilities and malicious attacks. First, input validation ensures that user-submitted data meets predefined criteria before processing. This step confirms that the input adheres to specific formats, types, and non-empty requirements. Next, sanitization involves cleaning or filtering user input to remove potentially harmful characters or scripts. It removes or escapes malicious data, making the input safe for use within your application. Preventing cross-site scripting, or XSS, is vital for protecting your users from injected scripts. You can sanitize output using the HTML special characters function to prevent script injection attacks. Preventing SQL injection is crucial for safeguarding your database from unauthorized access or manipulation. This is achieved by using prepared statements with parameterized queries for all database interactions. Cross-site request forgery, or CSRF, protection prevents unauthorized actions on behalf of users. Implementing CSRF tokens helps prevent attackers from tricking users into performing unintended actions. Finally, securing file uploads is essential to prevent malicious files from being executed on your server. Always validate file types and sizes before processing any uploads to prevent security breaches. In this section, we will explore the various elements that constitute dynamic web pages. We will see how PHP brings interactivity and personalized content, transforming static pages into engaging experiences. Let's start with embedded PHP, a core technique for mixing logic with presentation. This allows you to seamlessly integrate PHP logic directly into your HTML code. You can then generate personalized greetings or dynamically adjust content for individual users. Next, dynamic navigation enables your website to adapt its menus and links. This means adjusting links based on specific user roles or their current login status. For example, displaying different menus for logged in versus guest users enhances user experience. Reusable templates are another powerful element for maintaining consistency across your site. They help create consistent layouts by using common header and footer files. Utilizing include or require statements promotes modular page design and code reusability. Finally, database integration is essential for dynamic content that changes over time. This allows you to fetch and display real-time data like current product listings or user information. You can also dynamically populate user profiles with relevant and up-to-date information. We will now explore the core principles of object-oriented programming or OOP in PHP. OOP helps in building scalable, maintainable, and reusable code by organizing it into objects and classes. Let's begin by defining a class, which serves as a blueprint, and then creating an object from it. This example shows how to define a car class with properties and methods. Then instantiate an object and call its method. Next, we will cover inheritance, a powerful OOP concept for creating specialized classes from existing ones. Here, the dog class extends animal, demonstrating how it inherits properties and overrides the make sound method. We will now explore polymorphism, which allows objects of different classes to respond uniquely to the same method call. This code illustrates polymorphism, where different shape objects can have their own distinct draw method implementations. Finally, let's understand abstraction using abstract classes, which provide a blueprint without full implementation. This example demonstrates an abstract vehicle class requiring specific engine starting behavior for its concrete subclasses like motorcycle. To conclude, let's review the key takeaways from our exploration of PHP backend development. These points summarize the essential knowledge required for mastering PHP and building robust backend systems. Remember, PHP is a powerful server-side language, fundamental for creating dynamic and interactive web applications. Mastering core concepts like PHP syntax, variables, loops, and functions is absolutely essential. Server-side programming is crucial for managing client requests, interacting with databases, and handling user authentication. Secure form handling is paramount, demanding validation, sanitization, and diligent prevention of common vulnerabilities. Dynamic web pages adapt their content intelligently based on user input and various database interactions. Finally, OOP principles significantly enhance code structure, promoting reusability and making your applications more scalable.